Hello, hello, beautiful people. My name is Rachel Silber, and I'm here after a bit of a hiatus. Um, I was away and in a phenomenal class, and I have no clue who I am at this point, and that really ties into our little snippet for today, which I may have more of than just one a day because I'm like 6 days behind schedule or whatever this is. So during the month of May, I kookily perhaps chose to explore little snippets, little daily conversations, themes, tools, whatever, all related to being you. And they're access consciousness tools because I love the access consciousness tools and how they bring you right back to being you. And this is also in honor of the Being You Changing the World book. And this gentleman right here, who I spent the weekend with, and y'all got to see, and I added it to playlist and YouTube, etc. That's Dr. Dain here, a photo of him. That's not actually him inside my phone in like a little tiny thing. But Dr. Dain here wrote a phenomenal book called Being You Changing the World, and he's distilled the access consciousness tools and presented them in a phenomenal way, a way that you get to see how you be, how you flow, how you function in the world. And choke. That's funny. Um, and one of the things that we just had actually today is what, the 26th. At least the computer tells me so. Excuse me. But on the 22nd of May, we had International Being You Day. And we had 24 hours of challenges. They're all available if you go to, there's a Telegram channel, and it's through the beingyouday.com website. So you can find everything over there, and it's pretty cool. But today, our topic, our concept, our idea is actually really different than what most people in this reality say. And it is about not having a past. Now, this is not take everything that you've been up to now and throw it away, throw the baby out with the bathwater and bye bye to you. No, it's not from that perspective. The idea of no past is not to have anything that you've made more significant than you outside of you, something that's no longer necessarily relevant to right here and right now. We live now in these 10 seconds, in this phenomenal moment in time, phenomenal space, really. And when we fixate on the past, then we're living in memories of the past. We're living in fantasies of the past. We're living in inventions of the past. It's all subjective, it's all relative, it's all related to what was, not necessarily what is. And so when we say no past, we're saying literally, let everything that was go and look at and be where you are right now. If you were truly being you right now, you wouldn't have to keep sustaining, upholding, maintaining whatever was. You'd have the freedom to choose something fresh, to see what's truly going on, to see what you'd like to have, what you'd like to be, not keep being burdened by what you've had to hold on to. The other thing for me, primarily, my parents are survivors of the Holocaust, or thrivers, you could say, beyond the Holocaust. But a lot of the things that people say regarding the past is never forget. Always remember, never forget, all of those kinds of things. But what happens when we hold on to that so strongly, so fixedly, you could say, there is no opening for new possibilities to come in. We can be aware of what was, but we don't have to look at our future through the lens of the past. When we do that, it's kind of like, one of my favorite ways of explaining it in a kind of a visual way is like trying to drive a car. How often do you drive a car heading forward, highway or byway or whatever it is, while looking in the rear view mirror? How far would you get? Would you slam into something? Would you go off road? Would you possibly spin out of control or whatever it is? Or would you be able to be present, be aware, and get to where you'd like to go? You can't do that by looking at the rear view mirror. You can't create something new looking towards the back. So when we say have no past, it isn't from denying everything that you've been. It isn't from shutting it down and saying, not worth it. That was then and this is now. It isn't that. Whatever was brought you to right here and right now. It's pretty freaking awesome to have the awarenesses, to have gratitude for the awareness, to have the experience, but not to be run by whatever the past was. Not to be run by whatever was for anyone else. You have choice. So what else is possible now that has never been possible before? And what can you choose beyond it? So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.